All right, it's October, October 14th, I think, 2020. There's bugs everywhere. I found some pirates. These ladies are dressed up as pirates. It's funny because I spend most of my days like sitting in my bedroom and working on stuff because I get scared of living. This is just so interesting, you know? I wanted to show you guys my friend. I feel like he would bite my face off. That was a tipsy. I don't think I can fit under there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, shit. What's up, dude? So I talked with a local guy who has come here a few times before, and he said the water, so in certain spots it's really clear, beautiful blue, but since it's been raining lately, and I don't remember what else he said, but most of the water, it's clear water, but the sediment has created like this brown, he called it tea water, but you see there's still some like clear areas. And then back where I just was, I'm gonna run into this side here. Oh shoot, this doesn't look good. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, that it's usually a little clearer water, and lower, like the water is lower, but since it's been raining, there's a lot of sediment kind of runoff, and but like this is still way clearer than Indiana rivers, so I think that's really a perk, a plus, I guess, which I'm not mad about at all. Like this is insane scenery, but he said a lot of times in the spring you'll get, like, since most of the winter it doesn't rain as much. If you're not familiar with this part of the world, it doesn't rain as much in the winter. So by spring, you know, you'll get, hold on here. My gosh, GorillaPod is neat, but like only when it works, you know? Usually like it's clear all the way down. And since we're in the middle of a pandemic, they have closed off the full trip. So it's usually, I think he said 8 or 11 miles, I'm not sure. I thought I read 8 somewhere, but I think he said 11. Either way, several miles. Instead, we kind of turned up river, and well, I'm alone, turned up river and went to that little area there. But the full trip goes through a different area, different springs, I guess, and that's about 11 miles the other way downstream. So it's a little bit easier, because this, like, you're paddling upstream, and it's kind of interesting because then there's like private property right off the edge too. So they recommend coming early, so I got here about 8:30 in the morning, but they open at 8. So if you look at some of the reviews, they say to get here right at opening, so you're not, especially if you're renting a kayak like I did, to make sure that you get in and it's not as packed. So normally there's just full of people, I guess. So I guess I got lucky on that. But you know, this is quiet, peaceful, and for somebody like me, out of town, not used to the animals and plant life, like this is totally different than what I'm used to. So it's pretty cool. And honestly, I would be super easy to please. I'm just, you know, that type of person. I'm super easygoing. Like I'm very, like, it's very hard to get me frustrated and upset about things. So I'm usually one to just kind of accept situations, you know, and not be so mad about everything. So yeah, like I think that's one thing the pandemic has done for me, is to learn how to like just accept changes, rapid, huge, unwanted changes, and just kind of go with it, you know, go with how life is. It's kind of like jumping into the wind, you know, like not into the wind, but with the wind, and you kind of let the wind take you, but you're still able to like steer it around. So you're not like trying to fight the wind and just, you know, wish the wind wasn't blowing so hard and all that. You just kind of jump, and then you navigate through the wind as it takes you. That's my little analogy. I love analogies, so there it is. But yeah, not to mention it's like mid 80s in October. I'm not mad. Beautiful skies, crazy plants. Look at these flowers here right next to me. These red, you guys can see that. These red flowers, they're beautiful. I'm about to come up on some people, so I'll pause this video real quick. But oh, expert kayaker, by the way, expert kayaker. It's much easier also, like since you have to paddle upstream this time, it's much easier to paddle downstream. I'm glad it wasn't the opposite, like having to paddle upstream on the way back. It's kind of nice to, but if it's when it's all the way open, you actually have a pickup, and you get into like a shuttle bus or whatever, and they'll come get you. So you just go downstream for 8 miles or whatever, and then they come get you and drive you back. But that part's closed right now because of the pandemic, and which is whatever. I don't really understand a lot of the situation, like how they can rent this stuff out, but like you know, other things, like they closed off some of the park because of COVID, but like this is wide open, even though it's super similar. It's the same thing, really. You're traveling down a river. But, you know, again, I'm not like gonna be one to be like, well, this is stupid, all that other stuff, because like, one, that's only hurting yourself. You're only disappointing yourself, and it's frustrating and stuff, and you're not helping anything, you know what I mean? So like, I don't usually get mad about stuff like that, because it only hurts myself. So rather I just like be like, okay, well, that's what it is. This is what I get, and I can choose to do it or not. And I still, you know, it's $40, paid the $40, and this is awesome. I'm not mad about it at all. Look how beautiful this is. Freaking amazing butterfly. Look how big this butterfly is. You guys gotta check this out. Look at my skills. Oh, he's leaving. I don't know, man. This is so cool. Yeah, obviously it's not busy. There's not a lot of people here. I think I've seen maybe 10 total on the river. I think it's a river. I'm not sure what this is considered. Bayou? I don't know. I guess maybe it just depends on what part of the world you're in too. Because I think this would be considered a bayou if I was in like New Orleans. You kind of have like a river going through swamps. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So, but then again, it could be wrong. I don't know. If you are looking for a specific thing everywhere you go, if you're like, you know, wanting a lot of high-end, I don't even want to say it like that, I don't know. I'm super easygoing though, so like, even if it's like the lower end of what this place should be, it's still to me freaking incredible. So that's really how I see everything, and I'm here for it. I think that's a chipmunk. Maybe it's a squirrel. I don't know. Maybe I just made that up, because I truly have no idea. A local dude that I talked to, he was like, I've never seen an alligator on this, but that doesn't mean they're not here, but I've never seen them. I think that's kind of funny. Like, I'm like, I don't know if that made me feel better or worse, or both, but another thing I've seen is a lot of people are dressed like pirates. I'm not sure why. I don't know. I think it's cool though. I freaking love pirates, and that's super neat. Missed that memo too. I'm learning so much.